Well, good evening, everybody. God bless you all. Start us with the prayer. I'm not going on camera. I don't care what anybody says. Just got back from a thing. I had to wear my cassock for the thing, so I'm not going to wear my cassock anymore. I'm just going to talk to you all with my voice and the lovely sounds of Rimworld. The combination of the two, hopefully sending many of you to sleep before anything disturbing should happen. But we'll open with a prayer as usual. O Heavenly King, Comforter, Spirit of Truth, who art everywhere present and fillest all things, treasury of good things and giver of life, come and dwell in us and cleanse us of all impurity and save our souls, O good one. All right, and so we're back in. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Forget it, Jake, it's Chinatown. Something like that. I actually have two separate things going on, okay? I have my Orthodox way that we started a new one of, and I have another one which was just too crazy, too crazy not to keep and possibly share with you all, but maybe I'll keep that for a special occasion. I don't know if you all have earned that yet. I don't know if you've earned the public revealing of the Verlior separated covenant. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. God bless you. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you again, too. And as always, awesome Mythic Mountains is with us once again. And I'm tickled pink to hop back into the Orthodox way, my Rimworld playthrough. This is the third attempt we've got here. I don't even remember what was going on. We have a medical emergency. We've got... what else going on? Diver. Oh, right. Now I remember. Poor Diver. 17-year-old waster, crime boss's child, hard worker, super immune, incapable of caring or artistic or cooking. An excellent candidate for heavy work of all kinds. Sadly, as a waster, he is susceptible to the whole psychite dependency thing. We are at 50% withdrawal from psychite. It's been 30 days since he last ingested psychite. Therefore, today was the day he fell into a coma. And 30 days from now, he will die. And because of the ideology system, we can't really do anything about it. And because we want to be orthodox about it, we're not just going to turn him into kibble like I would if it was a different kind of a playthrough. So instead, we're just going to have to ease his suffering in his last 30 days. Thanks for stopping in. Yes. Well, thanks for pumping up the numbers, doing your part. I appreciate it. Hey, welcome in. Holla back. Right. And yes, I've said hello, and we are going to see Diver's just having a tough time. Phoebe is fishing, and she has got a minor break risk. So, chemical starvation. More intensity. Okay, well, another one who's destined for disappointment. Thankfully, she's not dependent on them. And here, I made this mistake, right? I tried because I thought maybe... Wait, can I research psychoid brewing in 30 days or less? Less than 30 days, actually. Because maybe if I can, does anyone know? Anyone Rimworld person out there that knows Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, I went absolutely minimal. I came back from this thing, and I hopped right on pretty much. So, yeah, I didn't really promote it at all. So let's see what happens. There's already 8 people in here, maybe due to your sharing. In any case, yeah. Does anyone know if I research psychoid brewing, will I be able to do a psychite tea that will not violate the hard drug prohibition of the ideologian? Anyone in the chat who can answer that, I'll be very grateful. Let's unpause. I think until I know the answer to that question, I'm not going to keep growing. Oh, okay, right. I switched over to hops. Okay, we've got hops growing there. We've got, I think this is corn. Yep. And cotton there. Rice there, of course. We'll unpause. Here's our one animal. Healthy female donkey. And, oh, still dealing with the minor break risk. And, yeah, she just wants something. Maybe a beer will help with her chemical starvation. We do have the grav engine. Okay. I did bring it back. I put it there. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. In the meantime, I built this bridge structure here for with the hopes of maybe building a church there. But it turns out, hold on, let me see. What kind of blocks do I have? I have a lot of granite. Yeah, so I can't build a stone church there. It has to be wooden. Zomboid. So a friend of mine, 2 or 3 years ago, gave me a copy of Project Zomboid. I played it for maybe 10 minutes, and then I had to stop. I wasn't in the right frame of mind. Now, the reason he gave it to me is because I did play extensively at the time. I was playing through Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, which is a roguelike, a pretty hardcore roguelike with a similar theme as Project Zomboid. Prepare. Well, straighten the place up. Is it the first blessing, I assume? Or is it going to be like the Theophany blessing? Excuse me, I'm opening a soft drink at the moment. Opening, then drinking. Is it your first, the first blessing? If so, I suppose you should make sure that you have a theophany. Oh, okay. Well, really, it's the same either way. To tell you the truth, just have a nice spot set aside where prayer can occur easily, where the priest can set his things. There's not really much that needs to be done to prepare, because usually if it's me anyway, I've got a briefcase with the things that I need. But usually it's nice to have, and maybe if you want to have like a prayer book so that you can do the, if you're good at, if you like to read things, you read prayers out loud, maybe you spend some time. Oh, it is unpaused. Okay, good. So this wasn't a complete just, yeah, we're watching the rat prince here. A self-tamed rat. Female rat, but named her the rat prince. I didn't know it was a female. Let me go ahead and change that up. Should you make a meal? Well, that's very nice. That's a very nice thing. Now I understand. Prepare. Are you asking how much a house blessing costs? We're going to call her Rat Princess. Let's be fair now. It depends, I suppose, on the time of day. I mean, I honestly, instead of asking me, you should ask him. It's, or you should just maybe just have like ask him would he like to stay for dinner, because maybe he wouldn't. I mean, maybe he's got other things to do, or maybe another house to go bless, or maybe he just wants to get back home to his family. So just nice to ask. Just be direct. Generally, it's good advice. What do we got? Diver. Oh, poor Diver, man. Food poisoning from the food that force fed him in his coma. Oh, gosh. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, we're building a prison. That's what we're doing. Right. Okay. Good. Okay, so we've got things set up the way, but who do we have researching? Okay, really, honestly, oh, Diver, it's sad. So we need to get research going again. Phoebe is the main one. She's sleeping. The barracks are pretty austere, but I bet everybody would feel better if they had some rituals going on. I don't have the heavy bridge researched, but they do need a worship spot. It's supposed to be the Orthodox way, so we're going to make ourselves a wooden church. We've only got 183 wood. So let's get some more wood going. We're not going to be able to do... Jeez. I can't afford to spend... I spent so much wood building this wall and everything. Where's the wood going to come from? Okay, there's stuff around. I'm all right. Let's not panic just yet. But let's definitely chop down all the trees on this island for now. Okay. That will tide us over for a while. Rimworld again. Good evening, Gonzalo. Good to see you. And hello again. Always good to see you as well. Rimworld again, yes, we're doing it. How could I, as a layman, keep up with the vigil service? It's much more difficult for me compared to Divine Liturgy. Well, that's a good question. And that's one I think I can answer. The best way to learn to keep up with the vigil is to volunteer to read or sing in the choir. And go to choir practice and learn how the service is put together, and what books are looked in, what books are opened to discover what needs to be done. There's like 3 or 4 different books you kind of need to know your way around. Once you know, or you can just, the vigils split into 3 different services, or which is Vespers, Matins, First Hour. And the content of those services is determined by the tone of the week, the saint being celebrated, saint or feast, that is. And because it's a Sunday, Saturday night is a Sunday in the Orthodox Church, then, oh no, a mad sea lion. All right, we got an auto pause. Okay. So just the one mad sea lion then. Okay, well, there's no need to mess around here. Where is Lou? She's deconstructing. Okay, she needs to get in gear here. Let's move. How fast is that sea lion? Okay, pretty fast. Let's all go over here for now. And maybe here. Okay, stop. Lou, where? Okay, you're on your way. She's got the revolver. Josephine has the rifle. before I unpause, let's finish up with this question. Yeah, so just for those coming in, we're in the middle of a mad sea lion attacking the colony. And Josephine is lining up with her rifle, hopefully about to sight in some good shots. Phoebe needs to move over here, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's a wall. It's not a barricade. That's something I need to remember. So where? Oh, it's going to come down the spike area, of course. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. Hold on a second. I don't speak Russian. Slava rodu Slavianskomu. Right? Holy something. Slava rodu. What is rodu? Slava rodu. I don't know. But я не говорю по-русски. So yeah, so to keep up with the vigil service, there is a what am I right about? Which one? Slava something or other. It's holy something, but yeah. So to keep up with it, you have to know the different sections that we're in. You know, there's like a section called "Lord, I Have Cried" in the Vespers, which makes up the bulk of the Vespers, the heart of the Vespers service, and then in the Matins service, the same could be said of the canon. And those are the two big chunks of the service that are widely variable and not in the weekly service book, right? So, like, because it's all changeable material. So to follow along, you just have to know that that's the part of the service you're in, and hopefully you're listening to the service in a language that you understand. So you'll be able to just sort of sit back and relax at that time, and just take in the hymnody of the church. All right, let me get this stuff in order. There's questions. There's people. Holy Rodu, but I don't know what Rodu means though. So it's quite different. And I don't speak Russian nor Slavonic, but I've been given to understand that Church Slavonic sits somewhere in between Anglo-Saxon and Old English, or it's like, you know, like, no, Old English is Anglo-Saxon, between Old English and Chaucerian English. Yeah. So quite different enough that that a professional Russian interpreter asked one Easter night to share my mom's English translation of the service. So if that means anything. All right, so Lou, okay, we got a little more time. The sea lion's got to make its way around to the traps, which it is doing. All right, and maybe we don't need to rush at it. We can just go here. Wait for it to go through those traps. Lou, what are you doing? Okay, you're making your way. A little bit tense. All right, I'll pause and yeah, something like lighthearted. Thank you. Thank you. I could depend on my friend Mythic Mountains. Let's see. Yep. Well, glory to the Slavic kind. Okay. All right. Got it. Right. No, that makes sense. I am not of the Slavic kind myself. The biggest single chunk that I have in me is Sicilian. At 25% Sicilian. Yeah. Oh man. I'm not even going on camera tonight, so you're just gonna have to hear my voice, I guess, as I try to work out this. Oh, it's already down. One spike trap seemed to do it. It's dead. Okay. I was all worried. Okay, let's undraft everybody. And we do have a freezer. We do have a kitchen. We've got fermenting barrels in the kitchen. So hence I'm growing the hop plant, right? So we hope to turn it into some wort. We have more than enough meals. Goodness gracious, 123 meals. So honestly, we can relax for a minute. I have to kind of snap my mind out of the mode that it was in playing the other playthrough that I'm doing, which is not at all sitting pretty at 123 meals, that's for sure. But we have a couple of nice little places here. But let's build, okay? Let's build. Let's let them cut those trees down. How about that? How about everybody? You go cut plants for a while. All right. So as young men become attracted to that stuff again, and the racial stuff, and does that speak to those circumstances again? The circumstances of that led to the ethnophiletism being proclaimed. Yeah, I see it a lot too. And if you're here and you're coming from X and you've seen the things I say on X, you know what I have to say about a lot of that stuff. Honestly, the teachings are not like the teachings on. I hope they don't have to apply. But anybody that's been in an ethnic parish knows that there's such a thing as bias. You can't get rid of it. Can't get rid of it. Of racial bias, ethnic bias, or in national bias, religious bias. And sometimes you just don't like somebody. And that's and then when you don't like somebody or they don't like you enough, you find yourself accused of all sorts of things, including ethnophiletism or other, that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's the teachings apply, of course. It's what's crazy in America is you've got people who are racists who are also in parishes with people that they are racist against. So everybody needs salvation. Everybody needs salvation. I don't know if that's really like I hope we don't have to worry about it. It's one of the things I'm actively fighting against, and not because it's just it is wrong, but it's wrong because it's stupid and unchristlike. So, and at the end of the day, if your philosophy requires you to add some extra layer that somehow makes the gospel invalid in terms of your personal behavior, then I'm just not interested in it. I'll probably actively oppose it. Yes, Gnosticism, an interesting phenomenon indeed. An interesting phenomenon, still ongoing, by the way. Not only relegated to the early church history. Yeah, and look, I'm all for free association, and I'm all for people doing what they, being with their own people, whoever that people is. My people is the American people. That's who I'd like to be around. It's American people. I don't mind being around all sorts of people, but my favorite kind of people is the American people. All right, this is going to be our little church here. Sadly, it's too symmetrical. I wish I'd made it one wider. I guess I can, but it's okay. I don't have enough wood at the moment. I'm getting the wood now. Here, let's go back to normal. Here, let's cancel this. Maybe add another layer of bridge. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we will... You know what? Let's be aspirational by making one square of granite wall right there. I should stop leaving messages up all the time. I have not been to the Holy Land. Although just this evening I was at an event where there was a nun from our mission in the whole, or the not mission, but the school in the Holy Land at Bethany, at Rokor's Bethany School. Fascinating topic. Well, yeah. That is true. That is true. Big ups indeed. Big ups to all canonical Orthodox jurisdictions. I'll say that much. I'll say that much. Okay, so we've got mud everywhere. Maybe should we... This is all mud, right? How about... That's what we do. That's what we're going to do. I was just talking about this lady who's like a... you know, from the Gethsemane... Not Gethsemane, but the Bethany... school. So let's really improve the place, right? It's like you got all of these different... this is all mud, so basically it's useless. So let's do something with it. Let's see, we got the bridge square here, and the bridge is useful because you can't... So we're gonna make all of this usable. That's our project, right? That's the Orthodox Ways project. We're gonna actually do a land improvement thing here, right? So let's get that on the road. Forget the wall for now. Cancel. And we also have to keep... We're going to have to chop down a lot of wood to make this work, actually. So it may be overly ambitious. I've heard a lot about Gnosticism from early history or from the West. Do you know of any such movements associated with Orthodoxy? Well, Gnosticism is not Orthodox. So that's thing one to remember. So the trap came in handy in that it killed the sea lion outright. And I did say I'm not going to repair the traps, but maybe that was wrong of me. You know, honestly, that's kind of why they're there. Well, let's see how I feel after a raid. Maybe I'll change my tune, my principled ways. So Gnosticism was all over. I mean, it's really just an extension of, you know, the ancient sort of mystery cult stuff going on. That was going on in the Middle East and popular amongst the intelligentsia, whatever, the elites of Rome, anybody that could afford it. So not that much different than what things that are going on now in many ways. And there's a lot of different theologies out there, including, I mean, you know, there's a lot of different modes of belief that could easily be called Gnostic. In that one of the fundamental elements of Gnosticism is the belief that the flesh is evil, that it's like, and there's the notion of a demiurge. You know, I'm not an expert, but I am a subject matter expert in some of these things, just by sort of dint of being a priest. I'm not an expert in Gnosticism, but you do find that with with breaking away from the church as we see it, as the Orthodox see it, that I have found that when you come across these different... Okay, now they're cutting plants, which is what I want them to do. We need to stock up wood. And where are we stocking the wood? Let's double check on these things here. Okay, we're doing well. This guy can't plant cut, so he needs to clean right now. What is Phoebe doing? What is she doing? She's fishing. We don't need fishing. We have so many meals right now. Phoebe, go clean. And let's speed things up. So there have always been esoteric movements and different sort of weird sects and things like that. I say weird, I don't mean to be offensive, but this is all, everything I say should be understood as being from the Orthodox perspective. So there have always been esoteric sects doing things that are outside of what the church teaches and hold themselves to have special knowledge that is, I don't know what this quest even was. Oh well, didn't rescue that person. It's a shame. This group is not equipped to set out on any kind of a rescue mission, in my opinion. It's just not their way, honestly. They're not heroes, these people. Doesn't mean that there can't be some heroes that are in the Orthodox way eventually, but these are not the ones. So it's really only one of them is any good at shooting. Yeah, so all right. Okay, yes, she was just a St. John's. Yeah, that was a big thrust of what she was saying. Yeah, it was very informative. All right, let's chop these stumps as well, I think. I wish they just auto-chopped the stumps, Come on. All right, slowing it down again so I can grab a drink real quick. So how's everybody else doing this evening? I don't know if that clears us up on those questions or if anybody's got anything more to add to what I've said. I'll tell you who I'm missing right now. Subdeacon K. Subdeacon K, if you're here, make yourself known. Don't make me ping you on Discord. Anyway. So how's Lou doing? Lou is... Oh, we got another... Oh, yeah. Oh, what's the medical emergency? Food poisoning. Recovering. Okay. Oh, he's very hungry. What do we have for... Here. You can be a warden. And Lou, go and take care of... Go feed him. It's not right to just let him starve. Hold on a sec. The question about prison. Did I miss it? What's the difference? Another food poisoning. Poor Josephine. Who's this cook? Who is the cook? My apologies for not answering it, but what is the difference? I never... Is there actually a technical difference between the two? Or are you saying that we should re-emphasize the need for penitence, for repentance, as part of our prison system? Good morning. That does sound awesome. Did you toast the pumpernickel with the butter on it? All right. Yep. We're going good here. Oh, she's back to fishing. But why? You know? Why? What's the point? Take our country, it's more like a place. Yeah. Right. Well, obviously, I mean, but how do you enforce the penance? Breakfast foods, probably, like eggs and bacon, that kind of thing. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to 3. All right, did everything get cut, or are they still cutting? Yeah, they're still cutting. Well, Phoebe is fishing. All right, let's have a look at the schedule. If it says anything, so they don't have to be doing all this work if they didn't want to. All right, let's all do some hauling, shall we? Oh, they're taking a break. Some birds flew in. Crows. You know what crows are? They're like little bundles of animal training experience. That's what they are. If they get around to it. Is anybody good at that at all? Who's got handle? One person is good at it. Phoebe, of course. She really needs to research. She can stop fishing. Let's get this hauling done. Let's get the wood all gathered up. You know what? Let's make a stockpile right here in the church, in the area of the new church. Shall we? Right here. That'll work. Storage, clear all. Raw resources, wood. Let's call it important. Get to moving. All right, let's go back to single speed and have a look at some questions. Well, that's not a fasting food that a person would miss. Yeah. Well, the problem is that's a lot of that's because we shut down the mental health care system. We shut down a bunch of the mental health care system, and we foisted the job off on police officers and prisons, jails and stuff. So that's makes perfect sense. It's the economy of crime. I we get the big 5-pound bag from Major Break Risk. Josephine, what's the problem? Intense pain, hungry. What? All right. Listen, go do something. Yeah, eat. So she was just carrying pemmican, and then is she throwing up? But why? Major food poisoning. That'll do it. Okay, so But why is she over there? Let's hold on. We're good for now. Let's cancel all of this. Do I have any other rash cutting orders going on? No. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. A lot of fish stick talk. Yes. Well, let me know how it goes, by all means, and continue to ask whatever it is. And hope you're. Yeah, you said it's good. Yeah, I remember it being a nice, quick. I mean, I wouldn't say easy read if it's. Excuse me, if a lot of it's new information, but um, but it's not like a weird, like a scholarly textbook. You know, it's although it is written by a scholar, but it's not difficult to read. Like it's not written for other scholars. Okay, Josephine needs to, yeah, do something. She says she's going swimming. What's Diver's medical emergency now? He's hungry again. Can someone feed him, please? Cannot feed Diver. Lou, please feed Diver. Warden really needs to be set to. Okay, she's hauling now, but now she'll feed him. And then back to hauling. Let's see. Yes, so that was the book. It's called The Orthodox Church. It's Timothy Ware's, or Metropolitan Kallistos Ware's, sort of survey of Orthodox Church history. Orthodox Way is his Metropolitan Kallistos Ware's other survey, short survey book, which is a survey of some of the sayings of the fathers and other associated commentary. Yeah. All in good time, you know. Oh, there's a whole chat going on, and I won't interrupt the chat. You guys enjoy yourselves. Well, first of all, you're. It's interesting that you're assuming that you will go to hell. I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't know why you call it a game. As to never acquiring faith, I don't know what to say to that. I pray that you do acquire it. You know, I've grown up around people without faith, but I certainly would not call baptism a game. I'm sorry it turned out that way, or that. Of course, we don't know how it turned out in the end. But may God comfort you, and I hope that you're happy on the path that you're on. All right, so okay, yeah, so let's speed things up here. We got the hauling going on. There's more hauling. Oh, there's the grab light panels. That's what I'm going to use to build the actual, like, starting spaceship, assuming that I do that. Should be kind of crazy for this group of people to do that, but yeah, it's hard to find quiet time to read. Indeed. Well, I find quiet time and I don't read. That's my problem. Look at this gigantic room. Remember when I hollowed out that gigantic room? What was I going to do with it? I don't recall. Making AD&D characters. Interesting. Yes, racism against gnomes is acceptable. I would agree. Somebody clip that. Yeah. Here comes Lou. She just needs to. She's getting a lot of recreation, you know, at that chessboard. Let's do something here. Okay, that's right. I was going to build more of this area, but who's set for construction? Nobody? Who's doing... Okay, we still got hauling to do. Let's go back here. Everybody return to some normal priorities. And okay, Lou can stay at 2 for that. Okay. And we're trying to do some harvesting. It's not working out so well for some of us. A war merchant. All right. Not quite sure what I'm going to be able to deal with to trade with them, but trade for with them. Let's get more wood from these stumps, shall we? Here they come. Okay, who's the starvation? Oh, again with this, though. Why? Okay, Lou will go do the trade. Okay. I'm not sure. What do we think here? Pemmican, don't really need it. Not planning on going any expeditions. Oh no. Oh no. It's just okay. What are they wearing? It's 65 degrees now. Have I been able to make parkas? I don't think so. They have one cloth parka for sale. They have a female warg for sale. I feel like that might be useful. You know? It's a heck of a guard dog, a warg. Do I even have the animal skill that I would need to train the warg and to keep it from going wild on me? Let's check some things. Okay. Cancel, pause. Let's look. Okay. Animals 1. Animals 4. Okay. We're going to risk it. Maybe that'll be the death of all of us. But we're going to risk it. Where is that trader? There he is. We take one warg. Sell this old short bow. The Great Bow of Justice. Great Bow of Justice. Diver can't walk. Diver's in a coma. I guess I'll sell this Great Bow of Justice for $48. I'm not going to sell any of my components. I still don't have enough money to cover this. Oh, I've got gold. I'll sell. I'm going to give you all my gold. Okay, so I'm not buying the parka. Instead, I'm buying the warg. Let's find out if that was a good decision. Okay. All right, let's have a look at the animal. Let's. All right. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Yes, the party can start. Subdeacon K, in honor of your arrival. In honor of your arrival. Oops. What the heck just happened? I pushed the wrong button entirely, and I messed everything up. Share system sound? Thought it was on my Rimworld. All right, let's try that again. There we go. Subdeacon Blue. Yes, it figures. Never. That are aimed at allowing the practitioner to fully devote themselves to work. Well, that's what monks do. I mean, they pray, they fully devote themselves to prayer, but then they spend their days in physical labor. Usually not backbreaking labor, but yeah. Now, it's a bit of an oddly phrased question. Like practices that are aimed at allowing the practitioner. It's weird. I don't quite understand that formulation. Shut it down. I tried. They wouldn't let me. They said, we haven't paid you your 7,000 yet. You must do that before we shut you down. Awesome. Welcome in. And that's always nice to hear. That's a great feeling. Yeah, so what is going on here? I always have to, Subdeacon Blue is our new ward. We were going to have a look and decide how to train. So we don't have to tame him, which is nice. It's a her. You know what? Forget it. Who cares? The name's staying this time. Okay, we changed Rat Prince to Rat Princess at the start of the stream, but this time, no. All right, the line is going to be drawn here. Subdeacon Blue is staying, but we will definitely train as much of this as we can. And how old? Only a year old. Let's try to protect her life. That's great. Okay. It makes me want to take a break to watch a very brief Mystery Science Theater clip. But I'll wait. Oh, another food poisoning. A lot of these meals, I think, are going to end up causing food poisoning because they're all made by the same incompetent cook, most likely. But let's... How is my work setup going? Somebody... All right, so honestly, patient needs to be at 2 for everybody, for sure. It doesn't really matter. Diver's only going to ever be a patient again. Firefight can be at 2. Phoebe... Yeah, okay, that's fine, I guess. No. Childcare is not a thing just yet. All right. Yeah, animal handling. She's who is there to handle? It's really just the warg at this point, and Phoebe is sort of the hero, and she's 16 years old. Josephine, 36 years old. Lou, 32. Poor diver. Spent his 18th birthday in a coma. How many days does he have left? Let's go back to single speed and have him at least be moving around. He's on, 30. He's got 27 days left. Heck of a countdown. Heck of a countdown. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing Rimworld again. It's the Orthodox way. Wasn't I going to build something here, right? I was. Structure, granite wall. Build the granite wall. Oh, because I canceled a bunch of stuff. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this war merchant. I got the warg. There's another major break risk. Why? Can I ask why? What are you carrying? Oh, it's more of the gravlite. Yes, of course, there's more gravlite panels to get. And there's muffalos. And this is a mega sloth habitat, actually, this little cove or cove archipelago, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we harvested all that rice, so we're going to be good to go. We haven't even butchered the sea lion yet. I think honestly I'm going to turn off trying to tame those crows for now, because we're going to have enough. She's going to have her hands full just with taking care of that warg, and everybody else has some building to do, or should. Okay, so it's fall and it's 54 degrees. It's not warning us about cold weather gear. Oh gosh. So what's the medical emergency now? Is it just going to keep saying that until so he's got malnutrition? Yeah, it's just going to keep saying that basically till he dies. That's a bummer. What? I do not know who that is. I do not know what that means. What is Josephine doing? She's just hauling. Okay. Playing horseshoes. Good, good. Take a break. You've been up all night, I think, or most of the night. Gosh. No, I'm not Orthodox Jewish. I'm an Orthodox Christian. I think I got the joke finally, by the way, looking over it, but I'm not going to display it again. Well played, whoever you are. Would it be unorthodox to bioengineer megafauna back into the world? Yes. Well, I don't know about unorthodox. I mean, unwise, perhaps. So maybe perhaps de facto unorthodox, as the unwise can never be orthodox. Should I be making things? I have all this cloth now. Should I be making things? Okay, so Lou has the headdress that she wants. perhaps I should. Let's go back there. I don't need another hood, but maybe. So they love their robes. That's good. That's fine. But what else would they like to have? Perhaps a. Let me have a look at the ideologian. So what? So okay, the abbot is going to eventually. Oh, Subdeacon Blue is howling away over there. We need, you know what we do need to do is make sure that Subdeacon Blue does not go into the freezer and start eating our food, because she will. So, hold on. Let's go. I'm going to put this question on the screen. Bear with me for 1 second. While I take care of this animal's operative zone here, we're going to assign him to area 1. We're going to define area 1, go to zones, expand allowed area. Okay, so no, expand allowed area for area 1. Okay. We're going to do those. We're going to do the doorways so that he doesn't block a door, or she rather. We're also going to. Now he can go in the pan. He's not going to eat Gorda. She. And. We'll leave that for now. Okay, so then we do that. And then. Manage areas, right? Invert. Boom. And we're good. All right, so now Subdeacon Blue can go hunting all over the islands over here and stuff and do whatever she wants. And she will not bother us in the in there. And that's fine. All right. What what can we help? Okay, night owl in the daytime. Oh, that's right. But we did change the schedule, didn't we? We did. There's her. She's supposed to be asleep. What's she doing? Cooking simple meals? But why? Wait. I have 0? What happened? Wait. That's not true. I have. What am I missing here? Pause when satisfied. Okay. What is this? Why is this here? I don't understand. Hold on. Okay, let's just end that job. Cook simple meal. Do until you have. Say, I've got 104. So until you have. And how did it get that much? Okay, let's reduce the ingredient radius. That's probably fine. 50 is probably good. Well, how did it get so many? Okay, so we're good there. We don't really need to do any cooking right now. We don't need to do anything food related really at the moment. So we're doing okay. Okay, so having set that up, we set up the zones. Could you recommend something I can dig into to learn more about the Deuterocanon books and their canonization? Oh, gosh, I don't know the answer to that. Yeah. When you say Deuterocanon books, which ones do you mean? Does that refer to the Apocrypha? Or what is usually called Apocrypha in the like Protestant Bibles? If so, those things are already part of the Orthodox Bible. And that is not an area that I am well versed in. For me, I go to church. That's really my whole story, and I read books that I'm interested in the Septuagint. So that would include things like the Wisdom of Solomon, which is something that we read from all the time. I'm afraid I don't, but maybe Subdeacon K can help on that one. I don't know. It seemed like that might be something he might know something about. Oh, he's already on it. I should have figured, and thank you. It's a good question, and I'm sorry that I can't answer it. I'm sorry. I am really just this guy, Okay, the war merchant is left. The medical emergency is ongoing. The minor break risk is manageable. The tattered apparel is going to have to just be there. I'm so sorry, Diver. But what is everybody doing, really? Phoebe hauling, Lou consuming, Josephine sleeping. That's fine. Is Subdeacon Blue hunting the rat princess? Minor break risk this time. Okay, Phoebe is back to researching. And what is she researching? Psychoid brewing. Can I save his life is the question. Can I save his life? Can we do a research binge? Where that's all you do, Phoebe, for the next stash of supplies. Where's it at? Jump to item stash. Critical alert, medical emergency. Oh, it's just a warning. Okay. I have one donkey. It's kind of a long trip. An item stash. Oh, Lou's working. She's building that. Oh, she's botching it. But you know what? Let's put something out there, huh? No, we'll let her go for now. Let's let her keep building that. Good evening. Thank you for coming in. All right, Josephine's up early, 5 a.m, throwing horseshoes. She's cleaning. Lou's feeding Diver. Very good. Okay, Phoebe should be up soon, and she'll probably eat and get straight to researching. Can we save Diver's life? Can we save Diver's life? What is this thing? Stone crab. Can I tame the stone crab? Level 8. It requires level 8, but the answer is yes. But not yet. I can tame the stone crab. Fascinating. There's the rat princess, running around as she pleases. My memory's bad. Have we met before? Welcome once again. Yep. Keep at it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay. Is Subdeacon Blue gonna be okay? Is he eating anything? He needs. Okay, so he's not doing. He's kind of hungry at the moment. Where is he gonna find his food? Is he gonna hunt this chicken over here? That's a turkey. Or he'll hunt. Oh, there's a timber wolf over here and sea lions. The timber wolf's probably. Yeah, see all this blood up here? The timber wolf's been active. Look at all these ship chunks, man. Okay, let's calm down. First, build that stuff and get things in a good rhythm to where people are not just on the brink of a breakdown all the time. Okay, there goes Phoebe. She's researching. How's Diver? He's got 25 days to go. Nice. Love hearing that. Thanks for coming in. Give it a like. Give it a like. Maybe even a comment. I think all that stuff helps. Always nice to see a new face. All right. So we keep getting Lou's just sort of drifting in and out of minor break risk here. We're almost done building the platform. And we still have a pretty good amount of wood left. Yeah, it's deteriorating. We need to build a roof is what it is. But how about we build a wall and then we can build a roof? I'm not going to worry about it right now. Lou will finish that up. Is there anyone else who's constructing? Phoebe normally would be, she's quite good at it, but so is Lou, and she's going to need to, Phoebe is supposed to be doing researching. Now she's getting some recreation. Yeah. Which one? I've decided I'm going to stick with Rimworld for a little while. I enjoy it. It's easy to kind of chill out while I'm playing it. Talk to people. I can pause it if I need to. I can all that good stuff. But I do play a variety of things, and I will be playing a variety of things. I think, there's those temptation. Oh, a transport pod. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, he's dead already? Guys. Oh, brother. Yes, yeah. No, I knew. I meant which episode, the most recent one or the first one? But thanks for coming in. Yes, okay. So this guy, would he have been awesome? Is it gonna... Yes, he would have been awesome. Dang. Oh, he's a cannibal. And he's incapable of caring. Maybe he wouldn't have been that awesome. That's sad, right? He's out there. He's frozen. It's 33 degrees outside. Okay. So these plants are not going to be doing very well pretty soon. It's going to start getting very cold outside. Nonetheless, he doesn't deserve to just lay out there forever. So we are going to dig a grave for him here. Miscellaneous, I think. There we go. And Just a nice little promontory type spot. Call it Beckite's Point, eh? Darcy's Point. Darcy Beckite. Female, age 53, Legion of Flesh, dirt mole type. Over here at Darcy's Point. All right, we unpause. Here goes Lou to dig the grave. What are you doing? She stopped what she was doing. Finish up the grave, would you? Okay, now bury this guy. Now don't consume him. There we go. All set. Now, okay, Josephine is idle, so what could she be doing that's profitable? Yeah, cool. Glad you caught it. And thanks for coming in. Cool. I believe I know, or at one time knew, that Jamie Bennett, possibly. All right, here we go. I was going to try to find something for Josephine to do. She's a quarry worker, it says. So she could mine out some more steel, I suppose. There's marble over there. She's just swimming? She's wandering in the shallow water. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's okay. I got from a distance, I thought it was a red animal. It turns out, which means that they're hostile. I back out and it's not. It's because it's that same crab again. Oh, Subdeacon Blue, how are you doing, buddy? You are... Oh, you found something to eat. Maybe he chomped on that dude down here. Yeah, it's time to... So I've got power, right? I've got a lot of power. 900 grid excess. So it's time to build a heater, certainly. Let's do that. And, yeah. Should we do a vent, I think, instead of like a full heater for the cell? The prison cell, that is. Phoebe is still researching. She is almost halfway there, kind of. Maybe you call it just over a third of the way there. But that's good news because he is still... He's 24 days away. So we might actually pull this off if it turns out that Psychite T is allowed when other things are not. I'm hoping that it's like the fact you have to research it separately from the hard drug version of stuff means that it's like a way of making a soft drug version out of it using the T. Hopefully that will end in us being able to save Diver's life. Okay. In the meantime, just grab a couple of what are they called? Herbal medicines. That's it. We got these berries that are not fully grown. Oh, we do have... That's nice. So we got a thermal vent there. That will come in handy, God willing. It might be nice to... So what is it? So it actually is attractive? Or no, it's seeing through to the brick underneath. So there's actually no negative, though, from these busted out cars. It's just a neutral. Interesting. They don't like the look of these bricks. Or the steel. That's understandable. All right, Josephine, are you done hauling herbal medicine? Okay, so she's doing something. Let's build some more, shall we? We have wood. So let's build some more. Let's see. Let me address a couple of things. We got the chat. I'm looking over. I got to learn. The learning curve, it does have a lot of depth. The thing is, this game, it's actually quite easy to pick up, I would say. Certainly in comparison to other things like Dwarf Fortress or, I don't know, Kenshi or something. It's unforgiving, and it's quite dramatic at times. I mean, you can get frustrated because you get attached to your people at times. And most of the time when they die, it's through your own negligence. I mean, not always. Sometimes, like on higher difficulties, there's just nothing you can do about it. But it still hurts. It stings every time because you just like set up. If you get used to the relationships as they form over time. So, but yeah, as far as the game itself, it's not that difficult. Like basically, it's like worker placement and time management. So you've got all the different jobs they can do, the types of jobs, and you can set their priorities, or you can just have them. You can just turn them on or off, or you can set the manual priorities. They do things left to right, lowest number to highest number. So starts with lowest number. So the first thing Phoebe will do is jump on research. And then after that, she'll go back to the left and go through all the 2s, and then go back and go through the 3s if there's anything, if there's still nothing to do. So that's the task system. Meanwhile, each character has their own sort of history and their own traits. You've got their different skills here. A fire next to one of the skills means that that person is passionate about it. They'll learn the skill faster by doing it. You can also have a double passion in things. And then you can also assign them roles because of the ideologian system. You can assign them roles as in here, for example, Lou is our, what do we call her? Friend of God. She's the friend of God. And so each of them are very different, and sometimes they have relationships with each other. Diver is going to die because, most likely, unless the Psychite T is possible, Diver is going to die because he comes from a xenotype called the Waster, which means that he is born with Psychite addiction, Psychite dependency. So unless I'm right, and then he'll die without it. So and the problem is the Orthodox way ideologian doesn't allow for hard drugs, and so he wasn't able to get them. We converted him to our religion, and then he converted, so he didn't want to take his drugs anymore. So now I'm hoping I can get the tea made from that same leaf. I have a couple of bundles of it here. And that maybe that'll save his life. If so, then I'll go back and plant some more Psychite, although I should have, and it doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter now. So the learning curve is sometimes steep. Well, I'll pass that along. When next we speak. Not me. Even for addictions. Well, I mean, it's about, you can't administer it. They won't administer it. I think, right? Because first of all, welcome in. I don't I don't know how to. I can't change the ideal religion. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So I have medical or social only, but they can't administer hard drugs. It says medical or social only, and but it's like it's medical. What I mean, but it doesn't matter. I can't administer it. I don't think. Let's try again, I guess. Who's the doctor? Lou is the main doctor. Right, let's try. Where's Phoebe? Where's Lou? Okay, she's doing okay. She needs to eat something. I'll let her eat. Phoebe, she also needs to eat. Assign tab. Okay. Drug policies, I assume. But it's not a matter of my policies. It's the matter of the ideal religion itself. That's the problem. I don't. All I got is the leaves. And also, he can't move anymore. He's in a coma. So, yeah, I mean, you can see the issue. I should have had it unrestricted. But see, I don't think he won't take it. That's right. That's what it was. He won't take it. Let's just see what happens if I just set it to unrestricted. Okay. If I was wrong about this, then I was so dramatic for no reason. Let's find out. Yeah, what I'm hoping is that Psychite T will not count as a hard drug. And I'm researching Psychite brewing right now. Because I do have these bundles of leaves, but if I add the bill to... No, because I don't even have anything to administer anymore. I did have Wake Up before, and it wouldn't let me do it. Anyways, it is what it is. We shall see what happens soon enough. Let's speed her up again. Let them eat. Wait, why? Oh, I hate it when this happens, man. Colonists, man. It's dumb. So Phoebe, so therefore Phoebe just falls asleep on. That's so stupid. Okay, why did she fall asleep? Okay, now it's its own room again. Let's redesignate it for prisoners. Okay, and we've got a heating system here. Should we do another vent? I think maybe. I think so. Vents are good. Just steel. No mechanisms, or what are they called? Components required. Yeah. So if that's so, then I should be okay once the research is done. Kind of a relief, I guess. Although the drama's gone now. All right. So does that warm us up in here too? Yeah, it does. Nice. The hops are growing, but it's kind of cold outside. Kind of cold. Oh, another quest. The cup. The cup. Venerated by all Orthodoxes. No, the problem with this guy is he's a waster. He's not an addict. He's born with a psychite dependency. He will die without it. There's just no way around it. It's timed. He has to have it. So that's that. I am going to... No, can't do it. Yeah. Which is the first time... I didn't even intend for this to be one of the outcomes. I didn't even consider it. I've never actually used Psychite Tea before for recreation for the colonists. Is it just kind of like a pain to... I just looked at Psychite as just a whole pain. He cannot quit whatsoever. All right, so let's finally build that stuff, right? Okay, we're gonna do wooden wall, and I'm just trying to decide whether to make it fancy. Just leave it simple for now. Who's got the major break risk? And why? Recreation deprived. Soaking wet, no? Working in the marsh. Feels bad, man. Fertility, yeah, there's my fertile area there. There's another one over here. Yeah, it's all mud on this side. That's why I built it that way. Rice is coming in nicely. This is unmodded, yes. I'm playing with Ideoligion on and Odyssey on. Yes, okay. So, we're just kind of chugging along here. Chugging along, making sure people know. Oh, we're idling. We're idling. Okay. Just kind of nice to talk to people, So I just let things play. We're good with rice. We're good with hops. We're good with corn. We're good with cotton. We're good with what are we good with? So he hasn't been trained at all. Who's supposed to be training him? Phoebe, I think. So Lou, what are you doing? She doesn't have any growing to do. No more plant cutting to do. Let's do something down here, I think. Actually, where's the stone cutting table? Okay. Let's cut some stone. Let's cut some stone. It's steel shelf time. Don't think anyone's at plant level 6 yet. Wait, didn't I have to be there to plant psychite? Plants 8. Goodness gracious. So the answer is yes. Yeah, because I had to plant psychite. I do not have. Yeah, that's right. Biotech's on. No, it's on because there's like people that are under the age of 18. Yeah. So yeah, Biotech, Odyssey, and Ideologian. Phoebe is still working over there. That's good. But I was going to assign something for Josephine to do. Josephine. Right. Okay. That's what it was. Okay. We don't really need more steel at the moment, but we're going to haul some rocks. We're going to build some shelves. And then we're going to take the settings here, copy settings, line up all these shelves, paste settings, link settings. Okay. So steel. We're going to add blocks to it. Stone blocks. What's this one? No, that's where the boulders are going to go. So let's grab some boulders. Orders all. Let's get some marble. Let's get the marble. It's pretty. Makes for pretty stuff. Pretty walls. That's all the marble that's close by. I could probably mine for some more of it over here in a bit if I feel like it. Here's some more marble. We'll leave it at that for now. And let's speed things up. Yes. Yes, they do. Yep. That's why I've got these traps. I believe the storyteller for this one is Phoebe Chillax. Okay. I'm just going to be upfront with that. As you can see, I'm having enough trouble as it is. And yeah, so it's Phoebe Chillax. I think we're doing Adventure Story, or maybe the one above that, like not Blood and Dust, but Solar Flare. Electrical devices go out for a while. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't play this game to punish myself. Yeah, stone cutting, maybe. Okay, we've got people hauling the stones here. So, yeah, it's just to do forever. So Josephine, yeah, she is the crafter. So let's get her on that then. And there she goes. And Phoebe goes back to work. Yes. I've been kind of binging Ambiguous Amphibians videos, and yes, his ice sheet challenge was really something else. The ice sheet cannibal orange, a legendary achievement. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of the different ones, but I've watched his for sure. We got some marble here that I could mine, I suppose. Solar flare is over. Thank God for that. We're down to 74 meals. This one's set to restart when? At... Let's restart it at 25, I guess. You know what? Actually, we kind of need to get cooking now. So let's up that. Let's up those numbers. Well, the hops is coming in. Psychoid brewing is done. Okay. Research screen. We're going to go back to smithing, but we're going to take Phoebe off of that as her number 1. And we're going to... She needs to go back to 2 construct. But hauling needs to happen. So we need to get that plant material. Let's build a copy of this, and we're going to just put it here. It's awkward. It's an awkward setup for my freezer, but I don't care. Okay, we're going to link settings. Okay, so when it's built, it'll just be all set to go. And in the meantime, did that thing get butchered? What? Okay, there's this, somehow the sea lion got butchered. Okay, and meanwhile, how is Subdeacon Blue doing? Needs? Not hungry. Guess he's eating something. Not quite sure what or whom. Okay, Lou is still not doing great. She really needs... Is she the loner? Who's the loner? Night Owl. Okay. Josephine is the recluse. She just likes having fewer people in her faction. But nobody likes being in sort of like a... This is a pretty crappy little barracks that we've got, to be honest. It doesn't bother me, but bothers them. Kind of. It's alive. Yeah, yeah. Welcome back, Ken. Yeah. I have not seen Mr. Samuel Streamer. Well, thank you for saying so. Very kind. I'm really kind of new to this, to be honest. I did some streaming a couple of years back, mostly just priest-related things, talking about people's questions and stuff. And I'd still like to do that. As you've heard this evening, we've talked a bit about those things. But this is what I like to do, and this is kind of a nice way to do both. I think it's fun. And I would probably be up playing something without sharing it with you guys one way or the other. So I don't mind. And more than not minding, I'm having a great time. Meeting a lot of nice people. Long-term goals for the colony or for the channel? Josephine, yeah, well, yeah, it's annoying. No, oh my God. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're going to pause now. It's a dry thunderstorm. Oh gosh. And oh no. Okay. Extinguish fire. Okay. Everybody up. Beeb up. Go. Come on. I wish it'd start raining, would you? Start raining. Start raining. I'm going to reduce the speed again. Yeah, well, you know, there was the waster. Oh, I gotta make the tea. I've got to make the tea. Psychite tea. Times 4. Forever, right? Let's just do a bunch of it. Do it right now. How many days does he have left? Yeah, diver. But guess what? I can make Psychite tea. I think it might work. Let's find out. Phoebe, you are the one. Yes, you can haul your rice, but not assigned to cooking. What? Yes, you are. Oh, it's Lou that I'm thinking of. Okay, Lou. Get it done. I have the feeling the answer will deserve to be displayed. Well, I thought so too, but then I thought maybe it's different for the Psychite tea because it's mild. So we're going to try it, and we're going to try it right now. And we're going to see what happens. Oh my. Okay, Michael Jackson's favorite drink, tea. Yeah. All right, Lou, when that's done, we're going to find out. We are going to find out. I don't know why I had her make 4, but anyways. Okay. The hops have been... Are they going to just do it themselves? Oh, is she doing it? Where's she bringing it? Hold on. No. Can we give him just to give him the tea? Health. Add bill. What? Okay, maybe it needs to be stored first. Let's store it. Come on. Okay, hold on. She's going to make it. Okay, health. Add bill. Administer Psychite tea. Okay, well, but no, let's not rejoice yet. Yes. 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 He's up. He is up. He's so up. We're so back. We're so back. I'm hopping on camera in my hoodie for that one. We are back. Rejoice indeed. We're back. My hat's in the background. My eyebrows are messed up. We're so back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. A moment of genuine happiness here. You know, as foolish as that sounds, as crazy as that sounds, this is what Rimworld's all about. Right here. He lives. Yes. The Orthodox way has triumphed. All right. He's back in the game, baby. Okay. Let me calm down. Oh, well, unfortunately, there's only one way I can... That's not true. No. There is an end game state for Rimworld, and it's not entirely failure, unlike Dwarf Fortress. You can build a starship and go away into the stars. Huzzah! I did not either until I thought about it. And I was like, the tea. I was watching Ambiguous Amphibians stream. Let me put it on slow speed here and pause again because I know there's something I wanted to do. I have to change the assignments. They don't need to be unrestricted. Okay, we've got social drugs. No, we're going to say no drugs. You don't need drugs, ladies. Unrestricted, no drugs. She has a chemical fascination. She can do... Okay, we're going to leave it there for now. He can do... We're going to do edit. We're going to call it... we're going to do a new one. We're going to call it... divers Lifeline. Okay, it involves. So what? Okay, I need to see his. This is the voice of experience right here. That is the voice of experience right there. Yes, make more than you need. Okay, yeah, I've got 3 barrels going. I've got 3 brewing barrels going. I don't think there's any hops in them yet, but one thing at a time here. First, let me make sure I don't waste all my Psychite tea here. So, okay, Diver's Lifeline, Psychite tea. He's going to keep one in the inventory for scheduled, right? I'm just going to schedule that one. Every what is it? How when does he start suffering negatives? Is it 5 days? I don't even think it needs to be once a day. Let me have a look. Okay, let's just look at him again. Okay, Diver, his needs, ready apparel. So he had the Psychite tea. Recreation fully satisfied. I bet. It's been like 40 days since he had some. I bet he is fully satisfied at the moment. All right. So, but what's his deal? Psychite dependency. He's high on it right now. Okay. After 5 days. So we'll do it every 4 days just to be safe. And the rest of them, we're not going to just hook them on some stuff. Yeah. JK indeed. All right, so we got no drugs. Well, she's got a chemical fascination. So, but the thing is, if I put it on social, she's got a fascination, she's going to end up, hammering it down. So I'm going to make some, but, okay. Oh, she got her toe cut off somehow. Chemical starvation. It's a -12, it's a -12. Yeah, she can have beer. You just lay off the Psychite tea, okay? Phoebe. It's a podvig. It's a struggle. It's a it's a cross to bear. Okay. So let's go ahead and change her. Keep her at no drugs. Diver is drug policy. Diver's lifeline. Reading policy. I don't have any books yet. Food policies are fine. I think I can clear the forest for now. And we'll get back to it. Don't let her do what now? Yeah. She will definitely be able to have beer. This is the Orthodox way. This is the Orthodox way. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? If you're picking up what I'm putting down. So we were going to make this our church. So let's get to that. Okay. Ideology. Ideogram. Holy path. Ideogram, we'll call it. Let's do that, right? We'll do that, I guess. 50 steel for that. And there's a lectern. Oh, it's connected to the thing. It's good. We'll put the lectern here. Right? Or How shall we do it, you think? To the side. To the side is how we'll do it. And we'll put another one over here. Sort of an odd Clero C type situation. What does a lectern do for me again? Wooden lectern. A text. Okay, that's fine. Oh, to extend the duration of their positive effects. Very nice. Okay. Well, that's fine. Do they stack by chance? Probably not. Make the circle face away from the congregation. Well, you mean over here? I don't think so. Not sure. Yeah. Well, gosh, you know, I'm gonna have to hope for the best. Yeah. Let's cancel that. Let's build a wooden lectern. Wait, let's build... Okay. Wooden lectern, fine. Why can't I... Whatever. I'm just going to put it here, okay? It makes me comfortable. Oh my... The church! It's all right. It'll be fine. Beeb, construction level 9. Nice. Okay. It's a good sign, everybody. It's a good sign. Let the elements conspire. They don't have a brain. Oh, I read it as amens. I hope not. Oh, a bulk goods trader. Okay. Taking their time coming through the water. Hopefully they don't accidentally trigger some spike traps. Here they come. Hopefully that Mega Sloth doesn't accidentally trigger a spike trap either. That would be awkward. All right, Lou, go out and trade. All right, we might be able to do something here, get something good. Yes, yes, it will. If they trigger the spike trap, it will definitely impact the relationship. Okay, we can buy a male turkey. I'm not interested in that. Alpaca, though, on the other hand, could be good, just because of the wool. Sea turtle eggs. No, thank you. I have a lot of cloth for sale. Yeah, a bison, male and female. I as you can see, I have 82 silver. So Yeah. I could sell all of my cloth. I could sell all my cloth. I could sell various things. I got a lot of fish. A lot of fish. Okay, I'm getting tips. I should not sell all the cloth. Fair enough. So I'll sell. I only got 7 bluefish. I guess not as much as I thought. I do have a lot of rice. Oh, people are saying don't sell all the cloth. Okay, I won't sell all the cloth. Fine, fine, fine. Still not sure why not. I do have some more growing in after all. Why are cotton pants so important? 500 rice. I'll take that. I'll take that bet. Sell that. Okay. Whoops. Not done. Okay. I don't think I sold the rice. Let's try that again. Okay, 500 there. And I got it. I mean, maybe the seal skin, right? Yeah, it's all good. I got that part. But the seal skin, what do you think? That's pretty good per unit price. Yeah. And I won't sell the herbal medicine. Obviously not the psychite. I need to make more psychite tea, by the way. I'll sell the bluefish. I mean, it's fine. It's a good unit price. Not going to sell the wood. And I will sell some of the cloth. Maybe 300. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so we're good. And we'll get the bisons. Only problem is I need to fill out an actual... Well, I do have a pen. I need to make the pen bigger. All right, so that's good. I'll take a couple of cloth back from that sale. There we go. It's all good. Except plant hay in the pen. Yeah. Okay. And maybe I should extend the pen down into the fertile area too, since I'm doing stuff. Let's build that down here. That's really all I need to do, though. Okay, so planting hay in the pen. What if I just plant the hay over here? Should I plant it like throughout the whole pen? How much hay? How much hay are we talking about here? Do I have a... Yeah, I got a pen marker. Where'd it go? Where's my pen marker? Where's my pen marker? Gorda's in here. What the heck? Literally don't have a pen marker? How did that happen? Okay. Oh, there it is. Subdeacon Blue. Subdeacon Blue. Once again, you're to blame. So when you say, okay, less than half of the lower half. Okay, so this is mud. Hold on, this is mud. Yeah, that's mud. Dang it. And they're not going to eat reeds. There's a little bit of more fertility here. So we'll go with that. So let's plant, you said a little less than half. So how about if I do like this, that. And hay grass. Hay grass. All right. I feel accomplished. I feel accomplished. So I think I'll leave the bottom one for the donkey. Or should I open it and just let everybody, I'll just open it up and just let them all roam around in there. Yeah. And I'm not going to turn into a bison breeder here, I don't think. Diver, look at him go, buddy. Look at you go. I forgot you were alive, bud. I forgot you were alive, my friend. I'm so happy. Can we just all take a moment and appreciate how awesome it is that happened, that we got past that horrible time. That horrible time. And there she is right now, cooking up his lifeline. Let me get rid of this message. Okay. Diver is back. Diver is back. And welcome in, everybody. We've got 50 people for a stream that I did not even announce. The mysteries of the algorithm continue to confound. All right, we should be making some. I need to. Do I need another heater? How about if I turn the air conditioner off for the rest of the fall and winter? Dang, is this a song lyric and I don't know it? Okay, who's building? Okay, Phoebe. You know what I need probably is power. She's working in the dark over there. Okay. See, I don't know. Everything I know about Dio, I know because of JoJo. Yeah, I said it. Okay, let's take down this other fence, okay? And deconstruct. And I'll probably need to build a barn too at some point, I guess, but that's not a high priority at the moment. I will build a door, though. How about that? Let's build a door. Production, structure. I'll make a wooden door just because it just... Our poor corn. So slow. Is it snowing? It's clear. Okay, it's not snowing. Oh, we got some bison love going on. Bison 1 is pregnant. Okay. All right. Well, that reminds me what I like to do here. We need to We need to personalize these animals a little bit. So this is Mama Bison. Mama. And oops. Papa. So we've got Mama, Papa, Rat Princess, Subdeacon Blue, and Gorda, our menagerie. See, that's the Dio that I know. All right. Well, it's kind of an awkward setup. I will agree. Kind of reminds me of like a mission parish in an office park. It kind of has that feel to it. You know, you kind of shove things wherever they sort of wherever they'll fit, and you make it work. All right, but let's get some more wood, I think, because we're running a little low. There's no more trees on the aisle as yet. Shall we also get some berries, maybe, just for fun? Or is that just a waste of our time? A dead badger? Where? I bet, you know what I bet happened? Subdeacon Blue. What have you been doing? Subdeacon Blue. Subdeacon Blue. Okay. Badger was dazed by the attack. He just hopped on that thing, man. The Badger didn't even really stand a chance. Look at this. It barely nothing. It got dazed with the first attack. It tried a feeble scratch back, and that was just the end of it. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, that's a warg for you. That's a warg for you. The little stories of Rimworld. You know, I'm just looking around. How did a dead badger get into my freezer? Well, I guess the hauling subroutine is working. Yeah, shelving animal food. Speaking of shelving, let's get rid of this stockpile. And also this one. Okay. How is the work schedule for crafting? Is what we need. Josephine, what else have you been doing? Not that much. Okay. We're doing fine. Oh, Lou's just cooking. She's cooking up a storm. Whoops. I always... Okay, let's... No. Bills. We've made all the psychite tea that we could, I think. We've got hops. This is my fridge here. For the future, I'm waiting. How do I get the beer going? Diver's really researching his butt off over there. He's not very good at it. I would really rather that Phoebe do it, Diver. What are you good at? Constructing. Okay. Actually, you know what? Also, Lou, you're a terrible shot. An absolutely terrible shot. And you don't really have any business fighting anyway. So, drop that sucker. Got the gear. You can drop the revolver. And Diver will pick it up. Where is Lou? Okay, she's good. Diver, go grab the revolver. I don't want you to research right now, buddy. Do something else. Is there any constructing that needs to be done? Crafting assignment. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's... Josephine, I guess. Can Diver do it? Cannot fill. Okay, I need wart. So the wart is made... The butcher table? Where's the wart made? Crafting spot? Campfire? Should have had one built already. I'm a dumbbell. All right, I'll put it right next to the butcher table. Oh, okay. Okay, cancel. Let's build it down in this useless, huge room that I keep forgetting about. How about that? Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Bad temperature. No problem. Let's build some more... let's build another heater. Just right by the entrance. What is this? Is this mud? It is. Yeah, I built... Okay, so obviously this is... this was dumb, but I did it anyway. Floors. We're gonna need... We're gonna need more wood. That much is for certain. So let's go get some. I probably need to research like chem fuel or whatever. Oh, there's more trees in here. Okay. Well, they're building the brewery. It's not going to get that cold, really. I think this is about as cold as it's going to get. So we're in December, and it's already, it's just 30 degrees at night. So it says need warm cold now. Need warm clothes now, but yeah, it's not going to get much colder than this. We'll be okay. Okay, let's assign make wart forever, I guess. Probably too far away. It's kind of a bad setup, but oh well. Yeah, a specialized brewery building does sound like a good idea. I should probably put it down here. Uh-oh. Maddened squirrels. Okay, let's see how bad it gets. Which way is it going to go? There goes Subdeacon Blue. Oh, it's chasing Josephine. Okay, Josephine. She has a rifle. Kind of annoying. I'll let that one get a little bit out of hand. Phoebe's way too far away to do anything about it. Who is not too far away? Diver. Squirrel's messing her up over here. Oh, it's dead. How bad did the squirrel mess up Josephine? Scratched. It is dead. Okay. And Phoebe and Diver. Good to go. Привет, товарищ. I really am an Orthodox priest. Yeah, I know. I'm not a careful player of Rimworld, unfortunately. Subbeacon Blue, how you doing over there, buddy? Still doing good. Hopefully he doesn't attack a Mega Sloth. Oh, okay. So Diver's making the rocks, making the bricks. Awesome. Oh, hold on. This is not awesome. Let's get that out of here. No, storage. Let's turn off stone blocks. So we got 380 marble now. What we need now is power. This is probably dangerous, isn't it? Okay. We'll start with that. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Cancel. What's Josephine doing? Oh, watching the sunset. Okay. Who's the doctor? Lou again. Not very good at it. Phoebe really, she could learn to be better. Okay. Well, whenever Josephine gets in bed, then Phoebe will tend to her with the med kit. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I see there's a bunch of you in the chat, and thank you for coming in, or a bunch of you in watching anyway. Feel free to say hi. I'm still relatively new at all this. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for finding me, and thanks to the algorithm for helping you find me. Really, I should say thank God. All right, so Deacon Blue is sleeping. Rat Princess. I should build some animal beds, or at least put down some sleeping spots. Okay. What is Lou doing right now? Making wart. Yeah, this is silly. Honestly, I should have had the thing. Let's look at plant matter. Let's take hops off of it. Let's build more steel shelving. I know it makes people cringe when I use steel for this stuff. Okay, we're gonna clear all. Put hops there. Oh, goodness gracious. Online orthodoxy, huh? I don't have a crypto wallet. I'm so sorry. I guess maybe the church should get one set up. If you want to donate, I mean, first of all, make sure you're hitting the like button, and make sure that if you can subscribe. If you want to donate, I don't know. The church should probably set up some sort of crypto donation method, I suppose. But anyway, there's a donation link in the description. I believe. I hope. I'm pretty sure. If not, then it's definitely in the channel description. Thank you for thinking of us. At least give us your prayers if you could. And by us, I mean Holy Apostles Orthodox Church, the parish of which I am a rector. Oh, they've been just doing stuff while I'm not looking, huh? Okay, how are we doing with... So wort has been made. Where's the wort? Where is it stored? Is it automatically put... It is. So they take the wort, they automatically put it in the 25, 15, 25. Okay, so it's beer is a brewing. Okay, so these need to be moved, obviously. Yeah, this is not a good workflow here. I'll leave it for now until the beer is finished brewing for this batch. Oh man, online orthodoxy, am I right? The heck of a thing. Heck of a thing. Never quite sure where you're going to end up, you know? Everybody needs to understand, I was raised like one way. You know, I was raised in the church. Raised by going to church. And that's where I learned the faith, was in the church. And then I arrive in the internet, even though I'm from the internet. Who's breaking down now? What's her problem? Recreation starved again. Why? It's unrestricted, you know? Is there that much work for you to do? You know, you got your chess set over there. I got you a horseshoe pin. What else can I get you? Let's make some more recreation, I guess. A billiards table. This is not much of a hangout, I have to say, but we're gonna do it anyway. And I'll improve it over time. Yeah, force an hour. Yeah, yeah. It just seems so odd, doesn't it, to do that? Anyways, I'll do that. You know, I'll do it. We're gonna do it for everybody here. We're gonna do when they wake up, I guess. Is that too much? You know? A couple hours. I said an hour or two, so I probably don't need to do 4 hours, right? Do a couple hours of rec before bed. And do anything when they wake up. I do. I've got well, we got ideology, we've got Odyssey, and we've got biotech. Okay. What's Phoebe up to? Is she building? He's playing chess. Major break risk. Poor Lou. What have you been doing, Lou? Hauling cloth. Where'd the cloth come from? Okay, finally she's playing some horseshoes. I do not have Anomaly installed. It doesn't, the content, and I don't have Royalty installed. Those are the ones that the content of them doesn't really interest me. Yeah. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm sorry I missed your comments before. Yes, and I should have remembered that. I for some reason I trust anything to mean anything. So I just figure if the pawns are just, if they're getting ants like restless, they should just do something about it. But I guess some of them have better work ethic than I do. Thank you all for joining me. I'm sorry the stream was so late today. And it's late now, isn't it? I've been at it for a while. Excuse me. Let's see. I've been at it for 2.5 hours. How are we doing? We are doing well. We're doing pretty good. We got a couple of bisons. I do have an ideology going. It's called the Orthodox way, as in the title. I'll show it to you here. For a second, I thought it was going to completely destroy me because of poor Diver. Poor Diver. Here it is, the Orthodox way. Right, so as I have it currently set up, we're individualists, proselytizers for human primacy. Child labor is encouraged because, you know, it's good work habits. Yeah. Organ use totally abhorrent. And let's see. You know, kind of set it up to be relatively traditional in its outlook. And then I made some relics that I thought were fun. So we've got the Ark, the tablet, and the cup. They like melee piercing weapons. You know, everybody likes a robe, etc. We've got the leader will be called Abbot. We don't have one yet. The moral guide is the friend of God. Production specialist is brother. So, yeah. Thank you. Well, you know, I've had 2 spectacular failures so far. So if you look back through the archive of the live videos, you'll see that this is kind of an ongoing series, and this one itself is extended from the one that came before it. When I kind of admitted that I had to come back to Rimworld. So yeah. Yes, they do. It turns out. All right, so yes, we've got. I'm an atheist. Nice profile picture there. I guess System Shock. I'm an atheist, but I live in a very diverse community. Have an Antioch Church of St. Nicholas on my street, about 100 meters away, and a Muslim masjid 100 meters away from that. Well, my area is very similar, with a similar kind of breakdown at a local street. I'm guessing from the fact that you're using the measurement of meter, that you are not from the United States, perhaps, which is fine. But where are you from? At a certain point, yes, that is what happens. There goes Lou. She's upset. And why? Still the same? Recreation deprived again. Why are you eating without a table, Lou? What are you doing? Yeah. I just, you know, again, I do like my crazy themes to play through sometimes in this game. And I'm really not much good at the game. You know, it's just I like to see what happens. I'm one of those guys, you know, I love dice. I love random things happening, sort of, every once in a while. And I do like to see sort of a story emerge. That's the main thing. Well, Josephine, what are you doing? Okay, she's cutting trees. That's good. I have the feeling wood is going to be a problem. I just have that feeling. I just have that feeling. Let's slow it down a little bit. As I kind of prepare to kind of bring us down for the evening here. Yeah. So I'm not on. So I didn't really want to get on camera. The only way to switch over is to shut off the game, which will just show you guys a black screen. So hopefully you'll forgive me if I show up just in my hoodie for a second. I hope that won't be too scandalous. I don't think so. We are, at least with this playthrough. I'm going to try to turn it into. I'm trying to do it the Orthodox way. We'll see if it works. The psychite is. I'm literally just going to grow it for diver. And how many leaves do I have left? We got 6 leaves left. They're going to spoil soon. I should probably add a bill to make psychite individually. And just do that. And then it'll use it up. Yeah. Well, that's an interesting question. Well, they are relevant. They are relevant. We see the Old Testament in the light of the New Testament, in the light of the gospel, really, I should say. It's not that they're not relevant. It's that what they tell us about. It's what they tell us about. It's what God is trying to tell us about Himself and about us. Everything is contextual. The Israelites lived a definite series of memorable events. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by yeah. So that are symbolic of the whole spiritual life of a Christian, and also symbolic of the life of Christ, which is really sort of saying the same thing, which is why we say that Christ is the fulfillment of the law. The law hasn't gone away, it's been fulfilled. So the Old Testament is divinely inspired because it is Christological in nature. I could go on. But anyway, yeah, the Old Testament needs to be seen in the light of the gospel. And and so if you look at the history of the interpretation of the Bible by the church, who's got the plague? Diver and Phoebe. Why the plague? Why the plague? Why the plague? Christological. Not CRYSTAL, but CHRISTOL. Christological. So to do with the knowledge of Christ. Yes. Christological. I don't think I have Randy this time, honestly. I had hoped that I had deliberately put Phoebe on. There's a way you can change that, right? Where's the parameters? I can change that somewhere, right? Anyway. Yes, I can change it at will, but where do I see where it's at? Storyteller settings. Options. Gameplay. Where's the storyteller settings? General. Do I have to go back to the... No. Am I just missing it? In name... It was in gameplay. Storyteller settings. Modify. Yeah, I'm on Phoebe. Venture story. Yeah, so it's kind of easy, honestly. And I don't really mind that. We're just having fun here, you know? I am not hardcore. Most of the time, I am not hardcore. unpause. We're gonna do that. I'm in my hoodie. Okay. We're just gonna do that. A small version of me as I save and quit to OS. Oh no, it's big. Go small again. Get small. I'm in my hoodie. Do I game like this all the time? I don't think so. Not all the time with my hoodie up, but sometimes it's a little chilly. I'm going to switch over for the last few minutes of my stream just to something that's significantly uh, less dramatic and a bit more action-packed. And so let's see here. Let's see, got that. Let me share the screen. I already had system sound shared, so that's fun. Oh, there we go. And share. There we go. We're good to go. Let's do this thing. Turn my controller on. Let me hide that. There we go. Okay, and we're good. Single player. Thank you all for joining me, by the way, as I kind of wrap up by playing one of my absolute favorite twin stick shooters of all time. Geometry Wars Classic Evolved. Retro Evolved, rather. And it's just a good old-fashioned lightning display. I'm going to cross myself while playing this game and say a prayer. It is truly meet to bless thee, the Theotokos, ever blessed and most blameless and mother of our God, more honorable than the cherubim and beyond compare, more glorious than the seraphim, who without corruption gave us birth to God the Word, the very Theotokos, thee do we magnify. That's the ending prayer, but I will continue to play this game and see how long I can make it. And thank you all for joining me. I'm sorry for those of you who had been checking on Mondays and not found me last Monday, or found me late this Monday. I had the movie to go to last week, and tonight I had the nun from the Holy Land, Mother Maria, telling us her some of her experiences, and telling us a bit of the history of that school in Bethany. That is the Rokor presence there in the Holy Land. But I hope to be more consistent. I always hope that. And I'm just very tickled that you all have joined me. Anybody else here play the old Geometry Wars? Take care, everybody. Classy Green, and who else is left? He said, I am back and I must depart. Why, as a priest, playing a war crime simulator? Ellie the Gay asks. I'm not quite sure how to answer that. One answer is I'm not playing it as a war crime simulator at the moment. The playthrough I'm doing is called the Orthodox Way, and we're trying to be good boys and girls. It's going so well. Another answer possibly is it's just a game. And that answer is not very satisfactory to some people, though, I've noticed. But the best answer really is, at the end of the day, I'm just this guy. I am just this guy, you know. Nothing special about me, really. But I'm happy to share my time with y'all and a few of my musings and hopefully instructive knowledge about the Orthodox Church, and spend some nice quality time of an evening together with some fun games. It's okay to have entertainment in your life. I'm not a monk. Whoa. But it's odd. Like Rimworld, people call it like a war crime simulator or whatever, but it's such a beautiful game. It really is. Like the fact that it often does simulate things that are awful, it sort of makes it better. It makes it more of a beautiful game, actually, because it means that when if and when you're able or you choose to do things in a more morally upstanding way that's less focused on mere survival, then there's a sense of genuine accomplishment. I mean, the game provides a sense of genuine accomplishment in lots of different ways. Whoa, getting a little bit hectic. What is this game? It's called The Touching the Border Does Not Kill You. However, I learned not to touch the border because of enemy spawns that happen at the border. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to have to use a bomb there. That was frustrating. Okay. Calm down. Oh, okay. Calm down. Yeah. Geometry Wars Retro Evolved. I first played this game on the Xbox 360, where it was one of the early download titles for the console. Oh, shortly after it came out. And I believe it began life as a mini game that you could play. It was like on the arcade, on a virtual arcade machine inside a driving game, like Project Gotham Racing or something like that, maybe. Whoa, gosh. I'm out of bombs. I got 5 lives left. Not a good... That was untenable. So, might seem odd to end the stream with something semi-stressful, but it's actually not that stressful to me. It kind of cleans the palate in a way. It's not really much drama about this game. It is what it is. You win or you lose. When you fail, you know why. Oof. And oftentimes, hubris is involved, as in just then. Okay. I didn't even know if I had a bomb, but I had to try. I had to find out. Okay, I shouldn't have popped that one so soon. Okay, once you pop these, oh, no. Once you pop the black holes, they begin sucking everything into them, and they spit out those circles. And so you want to try to go around in a circle leading them, and you can kind of handle the madness that way. But if you don't handle it the right way, things go bad. Okay, pop that one. They get sucked in. Pop that one. We're doing good. We're doing okay. Not okay. Okay. Stay humble. Stay humble. Use a bomb if you have to. Only thing worse than using a bomb is dying. That's my motto. That hurts. You can see my high score. You can't because of the StreamYard logo. But it is 1.1 million approximately. And my current score is 750,000. Oh, that was such a bad death. The problem is every time you die, your multiplier resets. And shooting a lot of things increases your multiplier. But in the end game, it gets harder to shoot a lot of things before you die to get the multiplier back up. So that's why I say the only thing worse than using a bomb is dying. Because using a bomb does not get you the points for your multiplier. Ah. But at least it doesn't kill you and reset your multiplier. I don't even know what happened there. Well, I do know what happened. I know exactly what happened. I was too slow. All right, we're at 850,000. One life, one bomb. Let's go. There's the bomb. Ah. Sometimes you just have to take a header straight into the mess and hope. Come on. That was too close. Just like Lando Calrissian said that one time, and that was the end. Good night, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you for being with me. I'm Father Chris Johnson. Join me in my stream. I'm going to try to keep streaming every Monday and Wednesday night, 9 p.m. to whenever the stream ends. Like and subscribe if you liked, and it's really nice to have all you here. For any of you new people, very nice to meet you, and thanks for coming in. Thanks for sticking around. And I'll talk to you soon. God bless.